We ended up seeing $178 million worth of confirmed bullish calls come into this, and a massive bounce from the bottom happened. And what we're going to do in this video is go over if I think Tesla's going to continue to move up to 270 and 280. And while we did end the day with a lot of calls, this is not how it started. 6 hours ago, I posted on Twitter and I said that PayPal, Airbnb, and Tesla were the highest flows of the day, with only 320,000 confirmed flows on Tesla. 2 hours later, I updated everybody showing that now Tesla was increasing up to $7.66 million worth of unusual options activity. From there, we saw a huge move. I took 2 trades with our trading team. It's completely free if you guys want to trade alongside of us every day. Make sure to follow me here and also check out our Discord community. But I traded 2 trades, one to the downside and one to the upside on Tesla. Now, I bought back in down around 258 because I saw that there was a lot of flow coming through for the rest of the day. And obviously, we ended the day with $178 million. If we move over to the chart on Tesla, you're going to see that we started the day up here. We have this fair value gap up around 200 this morning. We opened up down at 9:30 this morning with an opening of around 247.99, and we started to run. As we let the day progress, we continued to move up towards this resistance area of 260. Over the past couple of weeks, I've been talking about 260 as a potential resistance. Number one, because we have this left shoulder that this right shoulder will usually end up with, and then eventually make this head and shoulders. That's why I've been saying I still think Tesla can move back down to maybe 220 to even $212. So we saw this order block come in. We're watching Tesla continue to potentially move its way up into that level. And then as we're watching this progress, you can see that we have a fair value gap show up and we start to push our way up into this resistance point. As we were moving into 260, this is when I started to go short because I knew that there was a chance we would probably reject and at least fill this fair value gap. When we have these green fair value gaps, we usually retack and fill these gaps very easily. The indicator that I'm running in order to show those is going to be Smart Money Concepts by Lux Algo. It saves me a lot of time when it comes to charting. So from there, we went short. You can see that we did push up, we pulled back, and then I went long again and rode it up to about 260. I didn't hold as long as everybody else did. It's a classic that I literally sell everything too early. But where we are now, we kind of have 2 things setting up. So we still have this head and shoulders pattern, which is happening here. The other thing that you're also going to notice is that we have this fair value gap over here at about $267.50 to $270. That level is going to be extremely important. The other important area is also going to be this level, this fair value gap that has not filled yet down to 255. So it's really right. We were talking about greed over the past couple of days, and I really went over this in the Tesla chat section of our Discord in detail with voice notes and everything. There is a chance that we could see Tesla move its way up to 267.50, fill the fair value gap up at 2. That would still keep us in a head and shoulders, a janky head and shoulders, but it would still keep us in this pattern. We could trap retail within this level, thinking that we're going to push up. But unfortunately, I just don't see a way that we push through 280 within the next couple of weeks and next month or so. So for the next couple of weeks, maybe we could see this push up, but I don't think that we're going to hold up over 2. I definitely will be going short around 272 to 200. If we zoom out as well, we also have a symmetrical triangle pattern that's forming. And a symmetrical triangle pattern forms, as you guys are going to see here. We come in and we make these highs, and then we come in and we make another low, and basically we begin to squeeze with making higher lows and lower highs until we eventually hit a point where we call our apex. And the apex is basically where these 2 parts meet. And what tends to happen is we will just consolidate within this range of 240 to 260 out until probably middle to end of October. And then from there, what will happen is we'll either get the subsequent breakout up through 280 and up to 300, or the breakdown from 240 down to 200 bucks. These are the levels that you're watching. If you take one thing from this video, this is the major thing. 280, we're definitely moving up to 320 in the next 6 months. If not, 240 and below, we are definitely moving our way down to $200 within the next 6 months. So we're coming into this culmination. We're starting to squeeze. I think the best thing to do on Tesla is to just sell cash secured puts and sell covered calls and play spreads between these two levels over the next couple of weeks, because I don't think we're going to break over either of them. I think there's going to be a lot of manipulation.